Creativerse fans, this is CatSmiles and we are back in our main town, and today we are going to build a crane. It's going to look a little bit dwarfish, I guess, since I'm not going to give it too much room, and this is also something totally new, so it's going to be a little bit longer video. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, but let's go ahead and start off here. I'm going to go 3 off this, 2, 3, and we're going to do 12 wide, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and just fill this in here. Going to take that out, and what you want to do is leave one of these open because we will be adding a door. And we're going to go 4 high, counting this one, so that's 1, 2, 3. And I'm having lag, sorry about that. Beautiful sky though, isn't it? 2, 3. Lag today, I'm telling you. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Now we're going to go ahead and line these up. Just connect these in the middle. Oh, well done. And last side. Okay, now what you want to do is do 1 row on each side. Kind of box this in. And we do want to leave this open, but we can fill it up with that one there. And then what you're going to do is you can fill this in with anything you like. I'm just using limestone because I like the way that it contrasts with the stone. Fill it in all the way around. Oh, missed 2. Now you do want to make sure you have scaffolding with you because you will be using it a lot in this build. And what we're going to do now is after we have this filled in, we're going to go 1 in. Go ahead and make sure correct ones. And we're going to just wrap this around. That's snapping, I'm telling you. Okay, and then on top of this one, we're going to go back to our limestone or whatever material you decided to use, and just go ahead and layer that on top. Okay, and then our last one is another layer of stone. And I'm just getting that lag spikes, it's crazy. And we're almost finished with this part. Okay, so let's go ahead and look what we have here. Ouch, hurt a little bit. This is going to be your base. What we're going to do next is go back to our scaffolding. Put another one down so we can get back up there. So we're going to go with, if you have the yellow blocks, or excuse me, the gold blocks, that would be best. I'm just using the yellow concrete for this one, and we're gonna go one in, just like we did with the layer below, and have that wrap around. So now we have our base, and what we're going to do is go 21 high. You can do this in sequences of 6 because that's what we're going to start off doing, or you can do one row of 21 and then build your way up that way. I'm just going to do 21 first and then build up the rest of the sides as we go up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. If you have Pro, this is the best place to go ahead and jump down. So cool, we got on our scaffolding. We're gonna jump back up if we can. Got it a little bit too close. Go ahead and take this off. Go back up here and just set that there. Now what we're going to do on each side, we're going to go up 6, counting the bottom one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you want to do is for the long sides, you want to go ahead and connect them. 2, 3. Just look a little bit higher than usual. For the short sides, you want to go ahead and leave those open because you will need to have a little bit of opening to go across. If you're careful, you will not fall going from side to side like this. But you do want to go a little slow just in case you do have lag spikes, because it will be a long fall. And those tend to hurt. Alright, so what you're going to do next is skip 1, add 1, go ahead and 2, take out this one there. Oops. Make sure you're pushing the right buttons. Now I'm doing it this way. It just kind of makes it a little bit easier to kind of get the angles going. So what you're going to come out with is something that looks like this. You can actually do this any way you like to have, you even have it open. I'm just doing it this way because I like the way it looks. So go ahead and skip one. Put 2 down. Take out the bottom. Go from the top. Oops. Helps if I put it the right place. Go from the top, take off the top, and then just add 1 there. And this is where you want this to be open on the sides. You want to put 1 on the bottom, skip 1, 1 there. Then we're going to put 1 right there, jump up. Okay. If I'm doing this correctly. Probably not. Oh, excuse me. We're going to go to the side. And there we go. Kind of mess that up a little second. So we're going to go back this side. So you're going to have 1 there, 1 there. You should have 1 in the middle. Go ahead and jump up on the middle one. For some reason it's invisible. That's okay. Alright guys, I'm getting this a little mixed up here, but on the next one it should be a little bit easier to explain. So you're going to walk over here, and this is where I said go a little slow because the lag spikes will make you fly off the edge. So you're going to have something that looks like that, or another design that you choose. I just chose this one because it's a little bit easy to get to work. There we go. Then hop up on our thing, and then we can close it in. Just like that. And we're going to do this all the way up to the top. 6 by 6. And we're going to do the same designs. And I will see you in the next clip. And we are back. We are all the way at the top. Now what you're going to do on this step is go ahead and fill in the center. You will want to leave 2 open and try to get it in the center as possible. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's perfect. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and crouch. And we're going to do 1 lip over minus this side. So you do not want to go 1 over on the front. So we're just going to do this. And give it a little lip on all sides. And there we go. Just missing the 1. Perfect. So what we're going to do next is go ahead and get off crouch. If you have Pro, go ahead and glide down and we can see what we have. If you don't, I'm sorry, we will have a death statue for you. There we go. Go ahead and take a look at this is what we should have so far. You can make it higher if you like, or shorter. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and grab whatever materials you like, but we will need 27 of them on top of 27 ladders. And you want to find where your hole line's at. So it looks like it's about here. And go ahead and go up 27. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and jump back down. find out where our second hole is, and we're going to go ahead and add our ladders so now that we can get up. And there we go, almost done. Perfect. So next, we're going to go ahead and just go up 4. So you want to make sure this is 9. So you want to go 9 by 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oops. 4. Okay. Believe it or not, the first part was the easiest. This gets a little complicated. So what we're going to do next is go ahead and put our ladders away. Go ahead and grab some windows. You can use any style windows you like. I just like the reinforced glass because it does go on the bottom. Kind of makes a floor. Goodness gracious. Talk about not being able to talk tonight. And let's see, we'll go ahead and grab those because we will be using those. And that's it. So we're going to go ahead and do 1, oops, 2, and 3, another row of 3, and then a row of 2 on top. We're going to fill this in with the concrete and do the same on this side. Okay. Two. Okay. Perfect. And then what we're going to do next is 3 concrete here, 3 concrete here, row here. We're going to fill in the back just like this. If it lets me actually put any in. Go ahead and close this off. There we go. And with here, we're going to go ahead and do 2 more. And then we're going to add windows. Just like that. Perfect. Next, we're going to go ahead and crouch again. Make sure we're actually working with the crouch, because sometimes it is very particular and doesn't like to work. So you're going to go ahead and put 3 down, and then you're going to go back to your concrete, leave 1 here and bring this up, then over, bring that up, over, and we're going to go ahead and go back to our glass and go out 2 more rows. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and fill that in with concrete for our sides. Like that. And actually make it do what it's supposed to. Now what you can do is fill this in now or wait, because we will be going out for our actual crane. So we'll go ahead and fill this in on top. So you should have something that looks like that. So go ahead and we can fill in the roof if you like. You will need to go back on top of it if you would like to have some type of decorations, which I will be doing. Go ahead and get off crouch so that we can actually move a little bit faster. Now at this point you can add lights, just to kind of give it a little bit of lighting in here. We can go ahead and grab Christmas holiday lights, some switches. I'm going to be using the stone stairs for a seat, and I believe that's going to be it for this part. I'm going to go ahead and just put the switches in random places. Same with the lights. Go ahead and put a switch here for the controls and a nice seat. So there we go. We have our cabin pretty much done. Next, we're going to go ahead and go back to our concrete, so we can go ahead and put this all away for now. Go ahead and make sure we're on crouch because we do not want to fall from this height. And I'm going to go out 12. You can go out as further as you like. Make it shorter, smaller, excuse me, shorter or longer. I'm, like I said, going to make this sort of a dwarf crane, since my ship is pretty much close to the port. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 12 should do it. Alright, we can go ahead and keep those there, or we can remove them, but for now I'm going to remove them. Go ahead and get off crouch. Go ahead and remove those. Well, we can actually have kept those. That's okay. Go ahead and remove that one because we don't need it. We're going to do the same thing on top. However, we're going to go out one more. We're going to do it 13 rows. I'm just gonna go back to crouch just in case because I don't want to fall. Let's see if we can do that. We can. And perfect. Now what you can do is give it a little bit of decoration inside. You can actually, we're gonna go down one. I forgot about that. And give it a little lip. We'll do the same thing on the lower one, but we will need scaffolding for that. But like I was saying before, give this a little bit of decoration. We're going to go ahead and do this. You can use fences or you can use the concrete. I'm just going to use the concrete. So go ahead and skip one, and then one on top, skip one, top, and just kind of give it this little pattern. Good. And then just copy that onto this side. And there we go. Oops, one off. There we go. Now we can go ahead and go off. And then fill this in with your windows. So now that we can actually see what we're doing. Now this is where we're, like I mentioned before, you want to go on top of the roof. So make sure you have some scaffolding and don't fall in. You can actually put trapdoors here if you like. I just have one trapdoor with me, so it kind of, well, I guess it would work because the block would actually stop it. So we're going to go on top and we're going to do a row of 3. And then up here, we're going to go ahead and grab some holiday lights. You can use the yellow ones, the red ones. I think the blue ones will look kind of nice as well. And you can just kind of spam them. Just like that. Okay, and then let's go ahead. Oh, I'm out, so that's perfect. Now what you're going to do is go ahead and get your fences, and we're going to do a row of 3 all the way, oops. All the way across. You can use any fence you like. I just like how the iron fence looks with this build. And there we, oops. And there we go. Gonna go back inside. We have our roof done. Come on. We fall. Go ahead and patch that up. Now we have our cabin done. We have our crane pretty much done. Now what we're gonna do is go down to the bottom. This is where I don't like ladders, because it takes forever to go down. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and add some lighting in here as well. Sorry about that. I had a little lag spike that makes my, oops. We don't want a window, we want lighting. There we go. Go ahead and take our scaffolding we no longer need. At this point, I'm going to add a door once my piggies get out of the way. You can use any door you wish. I just kind of think that looks more worn and more industrial. So what you're going to do next is, if you have a ship on the port, go ahead and use a ship or just any type of scaffolding that you have. Kind of line up to where not. So that's about here. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and put that away. We will need these. We'll need stone fences. I'm going to use the peak stone slabs. Go ahead and get my last 2 stairs, my slabs, and I believe that's it for the second. Alright, and then we're going to go to our scaffolding, make sure where we're set at, and go all the way up. That super jump. Ouch. Oh, the one a little too far, but that's okay. We can make that work. Go ahead and, oops. Go ahead and crouch and push the right buttons. And just make a walkway. We're about the middle, so we'll go ahead and put a lip here. Take this one off. Let's go ahead and add one more here. So it kind of gives it that bendy look. And then we're going to go ahead and go down a little bit further. This is where you, like I said, you want it to be lined up. Which I wasn't. What I can actually fix it, but that is okay. Because we can make a walkway. Go. Perfect. Now I'm going to use my peak stone. Make sure I'm still on crouch. Good. And line that up. Go ahead and skip the middle. Go ahead and make our little walkway further out. There we go. And fill this in. And then what you're going to use is your stone fences and bring that down. This is going to take a little bit of time, sorry guys. Because for this, I do kind of want to be more in the center. Give or take there. Okay, and we finish this. Now this part, well this next part is optional. You can do this either way you like. I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this to work. I'm going to make, I'm not sure what it's actually called. I guess the claw or the actual crane part. And pushing the right button was always right there. There we go. One last one on this one. And there we go. If I can actually reach it. Yes. Now you can either do one more out or put it on your last one. Oh, I wanted. Thank you. Now, of course, oh, woohoo, it rotated perfectly for me. Didn't have to spend forever trying to get it to rotate. And there we go. Now this next part is up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my asphalt, my last two doors, and I'm going to go and do 4, 2, oh, I probably could have went up 3, and 4. Go down a little bit, and we're going to go by 9. Just like we did with these guys down here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Let's see if I can do one more. Perfect. Just do that on this side. Connect those up and fill it in. And go ahead and do that on the side. So we're going to go down 4, so that's 3. We'll go down 1 second. Oops. There we go, almost done. Go to our doors. Add those in. Go ahead and move down a little bit so we can do the bottom layer. We will need our scaffolding again. We can do that about here, and let's go ahead and do our bottom layer. That's what I want to do. And we are almost done, guys. And our last spot. Missy oops. Okay. Go ahead and grab these. Go ahead and fly down and let's look at what we just built. Went all over the place. So, and there we go. Like I said, it's a little dwarfish, but that works perfectly fine for what I need it for. We have our ladder up. We have our crane. That should actually be in the middle. I probably will change that later. So when you do that, just go ahead and make sure you go in, I believe 2, and then build out that way. So go ahead and look at it this way a little bit. And there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. It's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. I hope you guys have a great day and happy gaming.